Welcome back to the ASUS ROG DreamLeague live here from the DreamHack and Monster Energy studios. And we just witnessed the first game. Imperial not able to take a game so far off of Alliance, who are still undefeated here for the ASUS ROG DreamLeague. They won their first game and it looked to be pretty convincing. Shane and Jake here with me as well. Shane,
Hi.
that game.
Yeah, for me it was a lot down to, right, so Baby Knight's in the mid lane.
Yep.
He's playing a Shadow Fiend. There's this dual lane against him, Disruptor's wrecking him. Like, you were talking and you're like, okay, Disruptor, the Thunder Strike, it does so much damage. These squishy...
Early game, dude.
Yeah, it's amazing, right? And then Ace in the off lane, he's like, okay, I'm the carry. I'm gonna farm a Vanguard, right? Instead of getting this early blink, which I think could have helped a lot, right? They're under so much pressure in both their lanes. Loda is contesting their off or their safe lane. So it's kind of like, okay, everyone's farming, but no one's really making the action happen, you know, in this aggressive lineup that they usually are. They're usually this aggressive team pairing up with the IO and the Legion Commander heal. Like, they have the sustain to be aggressive, but they just didn't really itemize for it, you know?
Am I dumb, or is Vanguard still the worst item in Dota?
No,
Isn't it horrible?
It's good against certain lineups, right? You have, like, right-click lineup.
So, yeah, it's horrible, right?
Yeah, okay, worst item in Dota.
Stop biting.
I'm sold.
Stop biting. I'll let you respect her.
Now, we have two clips to go through. We're going to go to the first one right now.
Oh.
And it actually has something to do with what you said earlier, Shane, just now. Mid lane, we're just going to see First Blood. So, already, Baby Knight, he has someone with him. Pause, please.
Okay, it's already over, though. Like, the second he gets out of position here, he's gone. Because obviously, Glimpse, he's gone. So let's
But this damage, though, the Thunder.
Yeah, the Thunder is there.
We were talking why it's called Thunder Strike when it should be called Thunder Ball.
Yeah, it should be called Ball.
No, but it strikes, and the only thing that does damage is a strike, not the actual ball.
Then it should be called Thunder Ball Strike.
Yeah, that would be sick. Okay, there it is. Hand skin with the First Blood.
And at the same time, also, what we don't see is a kill happening on bottom that IO is gonna die.
Yeah.
But that is already...
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Hey, guys. We didn't... Oh, jeez. You've come in at the wrong time. We were not ready.
The lanes are going already the way of Alliance.
Yes.
And we mentioned earlier how the Imperials should be a team that, you know, they win the early game and they never let go, and it's like this terrier.
Well,
right.
There was a point, right, when he did get the Blink Dagger on Axe and he had the Vanguard, and the game kind of took a small turn, you know, when they won a team fight, they got a few kills. It was like, okay, you know, maybe, but it was too little, too late. You know, Alliance already had this momentum.
Yeah.
They had this team fight that kind of took a while to get online. You know, Gyrocopter needs levels, you need the Chronosphere, and Imperial's time to shine is before that, you know, when they're like aggressive in their lanes and early fights.
There was one moment where you said, Shane, this is their time. We're going to look at the clip where he said that.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
Their time was only like maybe 10 seconds, not even.
God, this is their time? This is not a good time.
This was a very short time. It was right about right now.
Yeah.
This pause 32:53.
Hey, there we go. You can play now. I mean, Noya tries to do what he can.
No, this was their combo,
kill
though, right?
Alliance.
All game they had all this burst damage to follow up on the duel or the call, but they just didn't really have the initiation or the items to do it.
Yeah, it's a little late. 32 minutes is not when you want to start doing it on this team. It was an all-in early game, but they're going to chase him back. Alliance taking some hits here. Legion with her butterfly wings going to go and...
Yeah. Oh, I love this. Pause, please.
Oh, God.
Pause. So here, you got the duel going on, and you need some backup, because you said they have this great combination of doing damage to someone who is in a duel, or who is just locked in position. And Jonathan Fan knows that, so he's like...
Yeah, Ryze had his ulti here as well. He has full mana, so he can still, even though they're so far behind, he has the magic damage to kind of do a lot to handskin here.
This is really beautiful,
Thank you.
Good bubbling.
Yeah.
But yeah, as you said, he cuts off the rest of the team there. The duel doesn't get to do anything. And then, oh no, Axe didn't even get to call that
time has just ended, by the way.
Oh, Limp is so farmed at this stage. He's just kind of like a thing in the fight where they're trying to ignore, you know, you have this bully in school that you run away from, but he always finds you.
Coming from experience. He's just pushing you into trees.
Sounds pretty painful.
It's pretty terrible. But yeah, so, I mean, that's what you get, though. That's what you get when you try to go for a all-in early game. We're going to dominate against a team like Alliance, who knows how to deal, dude.
I wouldn't say it was like 100% all in early game, but they needed momentum, right? Like Legion Commander as a hero just needs momentum. He needs early game lead with like maybe a bit of duel damage, some early items to be ahead. And they couldn't get off.
Couldn't get off. What can you do? We all been there.
It happens.
It happens to the best of
It
us.
happens. Okay, so this was, I felt like it wasn't really a drafting issue. It felt more like they had a lineup and they didn't really know how to play that specific lineup issue.
Well, we know
Am I
that they
wrong?
know how to do it. It's
But
just
no,
that
what we just said, they went for a Vanguard and Axe. They shouldn't have. That's
Well,
just more like not understanding what
coward's